In the past 2 episodes, we visited We Buy Cars the Dome in search for our next project car. After shortlisting a few interesting options, we took some time to decide. Then 1 episode later, we finally revealed our choice, the 2006 Mini Cooper R52 convertible. I gave you a full comprehensive walk around of the car, and honestly, I couldn't have been more excited. It marked the beginning of a brand new chapter for Cars924. But in today's episode, the real test begins. It's time to find out whether our new project car is ready for the road. We're taking it on a 180-kilometer journey from Johannesburg to Northwest for its very first shakedown, a proper stress test to uncover its strengths, weaknesses, and any hidden problems before the restoration journey continues. Before setting off, we make one final stop at BP N1 Oasis. We check the tire pressures, inspect the oil level, make sure the coolant is where it's supposed to be, and fill the tank with petrol. Preparation is everything when you're trusting a 20-year-old car to take you this far. Our route takes us through the spectacular mountain roads of Harties with breathtaking scenery and flowing corners that are perfect for a Mini. But the challenge doesn't end there. Soon, we'll be facing the harsh realities of Northwest's unforgiving roads, where deep potholes and broken surfaces will test every component on this car. Will our Mini Cooper survive the journey? What's working? What's failing? Let's keep on going. And what will need replacing? Join us as we put our project car through its first real test and discover whether this new chapter for Cars924 starts with success or an unexpected breakdown. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another vlog. Let's hear a cold start on the Mini Cooper. It's so early and very cold. Let me quickly get inside and not waste any more time. So here we are, the first road trip for the Mini Cooper convertible, and I have to say, first thing that I have to mention, normally when I'm attending a car meet or going on a car convoy, I'm normally the passenger princess and I'm doing all the forming and not the driving. So I've never really thought about driving and forming, and let me tell you, it is a little bit of a job, but I'll make sure to include, oh my goodness, it's a green. I'll make sure to include some of the B-roll, and I'll also just leave the tripod on the dash, so I'll get the opportunity to talk to you guys and give you a little bit of an update here and there in terms of where we are, how the car's performing, and so on and so on. First thing that we need to do before we get onto this road trip is to stop over at a petrol station. We need to check our tire pressure, we need to check our coolant level, and we also need to check our oil level as well. And also lastly, top up with a little bit of petrol so that we actually get there and not get stuck on the road. It is a beautiful morning here in Johannesburg. And you're wondering, what's with the glove? Are you a racing driver? No, that's not the case. It is a very cold morning, so hence the gloves, so that my fingers don't end up feeling numb. So the petrol station that we're going to be stopping over at is going to be the BP N1 Oasis. So that's where we're going to do all our checks just before we depart on our official road trip. Okay, so now you join me at BP N1 Oasis. We've just filled up with petrol. Now we are basically just checking up all the tires. We're going to check the coolant level, we're going to check the oil level, and then we're going to be on our way to ODI Raceway. Well, here we are, the Mini Cooper's first ever road trip. This is going to be really exciting, getting the opportunity to take it through its paces, see how this car handles out on the road, and overall just the overall comfort of the car too. So currently the car has been running an average of 9.8 liters to the 100, but let's see how far we can get it down with this road trip. Since this car is a early 2000s model, I don't have a GPS or Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. I've got this makeshift, well, I've got my phone up on the speedometer with the elastic band wrapped around it so that I have some sort of ease trying to navigate my way from here all the way to ODI Raceway. Let's go. This is what happened here now. Oh my word.
So when I got this car, the question that I asked myself was, what's the quickest way for me to find out what's actually wrong with the car? What works and what doesn't work? Well, the first thing that came to mind was road trip, because road trips basically give the car a proper shakedown and let you know the things that are wrong with it, the funny noises, the parts where it's not performing, if it's overheating, or maybe if there's something wrong with the alignment. So those are the things that I personally want to find out in today's episode. Ahead of us, we've got a 2-hour drive. Well, I'll try my best to keep to the speed limit and eventually get to ODI Raceway. I think while we're doing this trip, let's do some car spotting while we're at it. So the first car that I noticed that's up in front of me is a A45. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not the best at filming and driving at the same time, but that is an A45. You have to trust me. The first thing that I immediately noticed when I was driving the Mini Cooper here on the highway is how small this car is. Not that I'm complaining, but I actually really do like it. It's a little bit different, you know. Most of the time I'm in cars that are a little bit bigger, a little bit faster, a little bit less quiet, especially when it comes to the cabin space. The car generally is a little bit noisy when it comes to the highway. I think it's because of all the air that's basically hitting the fabric groove on top. Geez, check that Suzuki Swift. This guy did a chrome delete everything. The A-pillars, the wheel arches. He's even got a cool low profile spoiler at the rear. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that properly. There he is. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. We'll see what else we can do. Now, I don't know where Google Maps is taking me, but it seems I've ended up in a place where there is a lot of traffic. But I wouldn't mind it, especially with a view like this, with this BMW X5, one of my favorite SUVs out there. Although I did mention in the previous episode that shopping for a brand new channel car, I would not be doing any SUVs. Check this BM right here. It's got some nice cool wheels, as you can see. Oh, that is really cool. Giving me some cool ideas on what sort of wheels I could put on the Mini Cooper. Since we're basically on the topic of modifications, let me know in the comment box down below what sort of modifications you would like to see get done to the Mini Cooper. Oh, got the police. We need to behave today. Can't be speeding. Cannot be speeding today. So as you can see here on the GPS, we've got about a good 1 hour and 19 minutes left, 74 kilometers, and it's saying we have an estimated arrival time of about, we'll probably get there at like 11 past 10. I'll give you guys a few updates. So for now, we'll just keep driving. I'll give you a couple of updates here and then, letting you know how the car is performing. So now it seems like GPS has brought me through to Deep Sweet. Up ahead, as you can see, I don't think this is visible in camera, but it is a little bit foggy. I don't know if that's due to smoke or pollution. I don't know what it is, but the car's performing really well at this moment right now. As you can also see, the car is pretty compliant. The temperature is really on average. It's running pretty warm and well. It's not overheating. It's not too cold. It's just right. Tire pressure is all good. The coolant level is great. The petrol is all well. While we're at it, let's do a little bit of sightseeing. I've never seen this before, or I don't know, maybe I've never been to Deep Sweet, but this is a cool sort of fixture that's been located right here in the middle of the road. But onwards we go with the road trip. You guys see that? That was a Bentley Continental. Another spot for the day. So here we are, test number 1. We've arrived to a road. Oh my word, that's an M4. That's so cool. But anyway, back to the episode. So right here we've arrived to the first road where we basically get the opportunity to test out the suspension and see how compliant it is. First of all, it's actually handling the bumps really well. What I like about the Mini Cooper is its handling. It feels like a go-kart and it's very compliant. It's very darty. It goes where you want it to go. And honestly, this is such a joyous experience. I'm enjoying this so much. Wow, this part is so smooth where they graded it. It's operating, boys. It's operating. It's going. Wow, just quickly soaking it all in, man. Look at the views that we have here. Beautiful. Now, would you look at the landscape, man? Look at that. You don't get to see much of that in Joburg Central, do you now? Look at that. I think that's like a German spec E36 something with the wing. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I'm honestly having such a great time on this road trip with the Mini Cooper. It's proving that big adventures can come in small packages. If you're enjoying this journey as much as I am, let me know where we should take the Mini Cooper next. Drop your road trip suggestions in the comment section down below, and who knows, your destination might be the next adventure.
Yo, fly boy still loco. You still know the motto.
Alright, so we have finally entered Northwest. We are basically 40 kilometers away and our estimated arrival time is 12 past 10. We are definitely making good time and the car's doing so well. I'm really happy. Let's keep pushing on. So surprisingly, the roads that I'm traveling on here are really great. I really love the mountainous views. I love the curves because they give me a little bit of like a racing sort of circuit. I don't know, but maybe that might be another cool idea for us to do. And wow, honestly, this just can't get any better than this. I'm enjoying this a lot.
First impressions of the roads around Harties. Yes, seriously impressive. The roads are wide enough to comfortably accommodate multiple vehicles and the quality of the tar is incredibly smooth, making for a relaxed and enjoyable drive. Add to the stunning scenery as you wind your way around the mountains and it's easy to see why this is one of the most enjoyable driving roads in this area.
So just taking a little bit of a break and just taking this absolute beautiful scenery away from that concrete jungle in Johannesburg, and wow, the car is performing really well. Let me just quickly give you a quick walk around of the car as I did in the previous episode, but just a quick one so we can head back right on the road and finish this road trip. Here we are. There is the Mini Cooper. Wow man, this car is performing so well. Taking a little bit of a break here by Binary Brew Work Craft Brewery. I think they make beer here. But yeah, I think that's enough. But yeah, I think that's basically pretty much it for our break. Let's jump back into the Mini.
We have finally made it to the outskirts of Northwest. So far, the Mini's still going strong. Let's keep this adventure rolling.
Okay, so I think now we are about 26 minutes away. We have 16 kilometers left and estimated arrival time is still 10:16. At this new location that we're at right now, the roads are a little bit bumpy, a few potholes here and there, but nothing that the Mini Cooper can't handle. Compared to the morning, actually, it is slightly getting a little bit warmer. In the morning, it was freezing cold, especially when I took the cover off the car. My fingers were literally numb. But let's keep pushing on and then eventually get to ODI Raceway. So I just hit a massive pothole. I went outside to check if the car's okay and it seems like it's doing good. Man, I'm definitely not going to take this road when I'm leaving. As you can see, I'm weaving from left to right, doing my absolute best to dodge these potholes and keep the Mini in one piece. Audi S3. Alright, here we are. So we are basically, according to GPS here, we've got 5.9 kilometers left and we should be there in about 11 minutes. So let me just try my best to drive as cautiously as possible. Try to avoid any more of these potholes like this one that's just in front of me. And also these speed bumps as well are a little bit annoying. Well, I don't even think I should call them a little bit. They are very annoying because they're not marked. So you only see them once you are literally just right in front of it. Like this one. Look at that. That is insane. So yeah, I'll update you guys once we make it there. Yes, as you can see here, the roads are quite treacherous. So I'm trying my very best to try and drive as slow as possible just so that I can see those unprecedented speed bumps and those massive potholes. So let's keep on going. Yes, this road doesn't take any prisoners. Okay guys, we have finally made it to our final destination. Let's quickly park up and just inspect the car overall and see if it actually survived the brutal roads that this place has to offer.
Well, the Mini Cooper has officially survived the first leg of its very first shakedown. After nearly 2 hours on the road, tackling everything from smooth highways to rough gravel roads, it hasn't missed a beat. No overheating, no warning lights, and no mechanical hiccups, but we're only halfway there. We still got the entire drive back home to complete before we can truly say this little Mini has passed its first real road trip challenge.
Alrighto, now we start our journey back where we came from. It's been an extremely long day. I'm sure you guys will see the next episode that's about to premiere where we basically talk about what it costs to race in South Africa, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's see if this car will actually make it home from this long road trip. I'm a little bit exhausted now, but let's see what we can do. Yes, look how treacherous these roads are. Oh my word. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm ever going to bring the Mini Cooper back here. This is insane. Look at this. I'm having to dodge every single pothole that I approach, but wow man, what a road. I'm just hoping we get out of here as soon as possible, but as safely as possible, back on the highway where the roads are a lot smoother than what we're experiencing right now. So here on our makeshift GPS, we are left with approximately 1 hour and 35 minutes back home and a total distance of 84 kilometers, and our estimated arrival time should be 17:42. Without any further ado, let's get cracking and dodge these potholes, and yeah, I'll see you guys there.
There's just something special about taking a project car on its very first real adventure. This wasn't just the drive, it was the Mini's first proper shakedown road trip, a chance to prove itself beyond the city streets. From the breathtaking mountain roads of Harties, with sweeping bends and incredible scenery, to the rough, unforgiving roads of Northwest.
Yes, this road that I'm taking back towards my final destination is absolutely beautiful. The sunset is just, it's a sight to behold, honestly. These are just one of the pleasures of doing these road trips. Well, the first road trip here for Cars924 and the Cars924 project car. And my oh my, I have to say, this is absolutely lovely. I'm loving it. Now we are in a little bit of a traffic jam because there is a massive truck. Let me just show you from the side. That's causing a slight little delay up front. I think there's about 4 or 5 cars ahead of me. So yeah, let's just try and be patient and get back safely. According to the GPS, we have 25 minutes left and we are 20 kilometers away from our final destination. Just thought I should take this opportunity, you know, just to take a little bit of a break, stretch my legs a little bit. But wow, just taking this time as well to kind of like look back at how we started the day. We started the day off bright and early up in the morning where it was extremely cold, where I had my hoodie and my jacket both. Now I don't even have both because it's actually now suddenly warm. The car has been performing flawlessly despite all the potholes that we experienced all the way that side in Northwest. Let's quickly take a little walk around the car. There's the Mini and there's the sunset. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this road trip. I'm just gonna film a little bit more and then basically bring the video to a close. Oh, we also got a cool little decal at the back while we were at ODI Raceway. This is the next event that's going to be happening, Tshwane Spin Fest. But yeah, there we are. Let's continue on with the road trip. Yep, let's go. In the wild, Audi RS7.
The Mini faced every challenge thrown its way. Every kilometer was a test of reliability, confidence and character, and I'm happy to say it passed. No drama, no giving up, just pure determination. For a car with this much history behind it, that's a victory worth celebrating. But this is only chapter 1. There are many more roads to conquer, more memories to create, and plenty of surprises waiting for this little Mini.
Alright guys, that is pretty much it for today's episode. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that. From driving all the way from where I was all the way to Northwest. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today's episode. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to also leave a comment in the comment box down below on what you would potentially like to see for the next episode with the Mini Vooper project car for Cars924. It's been an absolute blast getting an opportunity to be acquainted with the Mini Vooper over a very long road trip, putting it through a stress test through those extreme potholes and bad roads that we experienced all the way in Northwest. So now the final drive where this car has been so compliant, and I couldn't be any more happier. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.